Everyone loves reading manhwa or manhua where our main character gets reincarnated into another world. That world might be a gaming world or a completely new fantasy world where our main character starts from scratch and continues his journey to become overpowered. So today I'm gonna share my top 10 manhwa list where our main character gets reincarnated or transmigrated into another world. Hey manhwa buddies, it's Nerdy Toon this side and let's begin our list. So starting our list at number 10 we have Deadbeat Hero. Our main character Gangnam has been a jobless deadbeat for years, leeching off his poor old mom. But one day he suddenly decides that he is going to start being a good son starting tomorrow. While sleeping, he wakes up from a loud noise and when he opens his window, but what's this? Why is there a slime in front of his house? He ended up being thrown into a fantasy world along with his entire house. Gangnam's journey back home, to his mother starts now. It's a super amazing manhwa where our main character with his entire house gets transmigrated into a fantasy world and he also has super amazing powers. It's an ongoing manhwa and only has 24 chapters. Number 9 we have My Civil Servant Life Reborn in the Strange World. He was on his way to buy some beer to celebrate his acceptance as a civil servant when he was suddenly banged down by a truck and sent to another world. Yeah, it's those type of cliched story where our truck is responsible for his arrival in the new world. But the twist is that he reincarnated as Denbug Blade, the son of the legendary battle race chief. He slew demons at age of 8 and dragons at the age of 12. He was too overpowered to call as a human. Subjected to the Spartan style training of his muscular monster of a father, he lived an inhuman daily life. I must leave this place that is far from peaceful. Safety is the best, so he chooses to be a civil servant of the empire. Can Denberg really become a civil servant and live the peaceful and stable life he wished for? In order to know the answer, you have to read this manga. It's a super cool manhwa with only 28 chapters. At number 8, we have Of All Things, I Became a Crow. After dying in an accident, she was reincarnated in an Otome game as a crow. I can't believe that I am a crow, not an extra character but a crow. When I was looking for a person around me, the first person who appeared was the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince gave me a name and treated me with love. I'm just a crow anyway. There would be no problem if I liked him or if my heart fluttered for him. But after an incident, their relationship changed and a new beginning of Crow has begun. It's a manhwa with combination of romance, shoujo and isekai. It's a super amazing manhwa with only 36 chapters. At number 7, we have Is This Hero For Real? Kang Hen-soo was summoned to another world along with his classmates. They all are amazed by the magic and the other world, but Hen-soo just wants to go home as soon as possible. Why would he go on an adventure in another world and leave behind his comfortable and warm house? The goddess that summoned him promised him to send him back to his original world if he didn't have the will to help, but she teleported him somewhere else. When he opened his eyes, it's still the other world. His friends are gone and there are monsters all around. The goddess deceived him. How will he get back home? How will he survive in the first place? In order to get the answer of all these questions, you have to read this amazing manhwa. Let me give you a spoiler. There will be a god who will help him to become super overpowered. It's a super cool, amazing manhwa with more than 30 chapters. Number 6, we have I Am the Fated Villain. Immediately after Gu Zhengi realized he had transmigrated into a fantasy world, the world's protagonist and fortune chosen vote to take revenge on him. Envied by all, he not only has the female lead head over heels for him, but he is also treated as a distinguished guest wherever he goes. Fortunately, Gu Zhengi's prestige and power are superior to everyone else, so shouldn't it be easy to trample on a mere fortune chosen? Hold on, there's a system dedicated to milking and harvesting from the protagonist. This system also helps him to gain more power with time. It's a type of manhwa where our main character gets transformed transmigrated into another world with a badass system and become overpowered. It's an ongoing manhwa and currently has 29 chapters. Number 5, we have I reincarnated as a legendary surgeon. Because of being just before even becoming a specialist, Jisoo Han, a third year of general surgery, has died. Was it an angel, demon, or some unknown system of the world? Because of his good deeds, he got a chance to live again. But he was resurrected as a dead man who was killed by the mountain bandits. But this body belongs to a legendary surgeon, a generation of heroes with an endless battle about in the year 200. As a great legendary surgeon of the 200s tries to stand up to it, an unexpected and extraordinary journey of a young surgeon who fell into the world of romance of the Three Kingdoms has begun. It's an ongoing manhwa and has 29 chapters. At number 4, we have Previous Life Murim Rancor. Triple S class ranker Gang Tai Hak challenges the strongest guild alone, but he meets his death after a fierce battle. However, he gets reincarnated in the Murim world as Yushin Un, a lazy, fat young master. He's a necromancer from the former life, martial artist in the current life. Now, he will use both power to shake the destiny of the world and become stronger. It's a type of manhwa where our main character was very weak initially, but later he uses both power, that is necromancer ability, and martial arts to become overpowered. It's a super cool manhwa out there with only 40 chapters. Before moving to our top 3 manhwas, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest updates. Number 3, we have Doctor's Rebirth. I had been abroad to a medical volunteer work when I was swept up in a civil war. I was killed by a rebel soldier while taking a bullet for a patient. But when I finally woke up, I had become a child, and in front of me stood a destroyed carriage and a group of oddly dressed people who were unconscious. It's just like a Murim world. As I hurried to perform first aid in an attempt to save even one person, I realized that this world is that of the Supreme Demon King, a Murim novel I have enjoyed reading. After meeting the rescue team of the 3 great doctors, I found out that one of the people I saved was the protagonist of this novel, the future Demon King. For saving his life, I became sworn brothers with the future Demon King, and the godly doctor, one of the most knowledgeable people around, recognized my potential and took me in as his disciple. This is the story of how I became the greatest physician in Ganbo. An ongoing manhwa and currently has 79 chapters. At number 2, we have Teenage Swordsman. Our main character Hereng is literally weak and bullied by others in real life, but he's a famed player in a VR game. This story takes place in a world-famous online VR game, Quest Hero. A famed player of Quest Hero, Hereng, ends up being taken to another world by a mysterious black entity. No matter how much he tries, he can't log out and he's even attacked. Not only he feels pain, he meets the real Yuta, not the NPC Yuta. Can Hereng complete the 7 quests and return home safely, thus beginning the tale of teenage swordsman Hereng who fell into an unfamiliar world. It's a super cool, amazing manhwa with super awesome graphics. It's an ongoing manhwa and currently has 27 chapters. So the manhwa that deserve number 1 at our list is Heavenly Demon Can't Live a Normal Life. Heavenly Demon Baek Jung Hyuk opens his eyes as the eldest son of Dimitri family. Known as the fool of the Dimitri family, pushed over by the second one, but everything started changing when the heavenly demon who is in the body of Roman Dimitri started using martial arts and making himself more stronger. His aura became fierce and everyone who considered him fool are now recognizing him as a great warrior and fearing his strength. This manhwa has an amazing story with superb graphics. It's an ongoing manhwa and currently has 25 chapters. It's the end of our list and we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.